were to go on a date with an astrologer, an astrologist, and I'd be like, oh boy, she's got 500,000 followers. Oh, she must be so connected. This woman must be so tapped in. Then all of a sudden you go there and you look at that face and you're like, I can't fucking feel you. Ooh, your heart feels closed. Your pussy doesn't feel juicy and open. I can't feel you. I thought you had 500,000 followers and you knew what was happening with Jupiter and Neptune and Mercury and Venus, and there was an eclipse happening. Why can't I feel any of that? Why can't I feel any of that right here with you in front of me? I'm going to take you to see an ancient wonder of the world, and you're going to tell me what's happening to the fucking planets. You're not present. You know, every woman complains that a dude's not present. Well, I feel like if I was going with an astrologer or an astrologist, I'd be like, you're not present. I can't feel you. Look at this amazing moment that we have created together. But Jamie, do you know what's happening in Neptune? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what's happening in Neptune. Look at this amazing Jamie, Jupiter, no. If you're dating an astrologer, astrologist, you got to tell her no fucking planets at the dinner table. Okay? Yeah. You keep your planets and the planetary system in your own little fucking office. Whatever you do there, when you get on your Instagram lives, your 500,000 followers, you can give your fortune cookie advice. But when we come here at the dinner table and we're going to have a romantic evening, there's no planets. I don't give a fuck about Neptune and Jupiter. Tell me about you. Tell me about your fears. Tell me about your insecurities. Tell me about your vulnerabilities. Tell me about the ways that your ego is getting beaten down so that God can truly come through. No planets at the dinner table. You know what I'd say to her? Guess what? I don't just have Uranus up my asshole. I have the whole fucking planetary solar system, and I don't even need to talk about it. It's just right there. It's right there. I got Neptune, I got Jupiter, I got Mercury, I got Venus. They are all feeding off my prostate. They are all feeding off my prostate, and I don't have to fucking do anything. I sit right here, and I have my own eclipse every single fucking day of the year. Without your fortune cookie advice, without knowing what's happening with the moon and the sun. I don't give a fuck if the moon and the sun are fucking. That's what happens during an eclipse. All of a sudden, the sun gets fucked by the moon. That's what happens during eclipse. The sun gets fucked by the moon, right? The sun is tired. It's like, fucking, I fuel everything here on Earth. I fuel everything here on Earth. And the sun and the moon have this sort of battle with each other. And the moon's like, oh, but the sun's like, I take up more hours of the fucking day. But then the moon's like, well, guess what happens? Whenever there's clouds and rain, you get a break. What about me? When it's nighttime, I don't have any protection. You have the clouds to protect you. So the sun and the moon have this battle. But then during the eclipse, the moon finally gets fucked. Sorry, the sun finally gets fucked from the moon. That's what happens. That's what an eclipse means. Just as a blood moon means that every tapped-in woman's pussy aligns and they bleed together. You know, it's like that U2 song, Bloody Sunday. That's what happens during a blood moon. I didn't read fortune cookie advice to know that. I just know that. Because I have the whole solar system up my butt. It's all there. Every planet. Mercury retrograde, I got it. You know, fucking Uranus, fucking whatever. I don't care. You know, an astrologist is like, guess what, Jamie? Do you know how many fucking houses I have? I'm like, I don't care. I don't care how many homes you have. She's like, but Jamie, do you no, I don't care how many houses you have. You know, if I was like, you know, sort of a solar system gold digger, I might care how many planets or how many houses you have. But guess what? They're all fucking empty. With all your fortune cookie advice, I don't care. You know, and that's what happens to an astrologer or an astrologist when they get really insecure, is they start bringing up, well, Jamie, I got a 10th home. How many homes do you have? You know, I have like 500 houses and they're all fucking up my ass. Seriously, I have like 500 homes. They're all up my ass. Every single, you know, astrological option that's what astrologists do. They have a little astrological sort of algorithm. You know what I mean? Like that whole thing when you pull a slot machine in Vegas. That's what astrologists have. Like every morning they like let's put it in the system here, and all it scrambles together, and then they get some bullshit fed to them, some fortune cookie fucking advice, right? And they have all these different sort of options. Like I have all of that in my body every day, and I don't have to put it through this system. It's just there. So I think right now, this is what this is trying to teach us. This is what this is trying to teach us. Get out of the rat race. Get out of the spiritual sort of rat race. And what is the truth in your body, right? This is why you see so many spiritual people that are spiritual influencers, but then you get in front of them or you like listen to them fucking speak, and they're not fucking tapped in. They're not truly wise. They just apply shit through a system. They apply shit through an algorithm. What it basically means is spirituality becomes an algorithm. That's what it means, right? So when you read your fortune cookie astrology advice, that's not someone channeling. That's someone that has applied an algorithm and has been fed out a little fortune cookie for you to take with you. And then you read that, and it's kind of the same thing. You're just getting fucked just enough. You're not really going to be fucked a savory fuck, but you're just going to get some surface little bullshit, right? You're going to get something on the surface, and you're going to be like, oh my God, I'm so spiritual. I'm so spiritual. Look at me go. Got the angel numbers. I got my astrology reading. I got my little algorithms. I got my fucking human design. Look at me go. I'm integrated. But really, we've never died.